Space Marine Gunships. Storm Raven gunships streaking to battle with their weapons blazing, flak whipping around them as they rake the foe with bolts, blasts and warheads. More akin to a flying tank than a conventional dropship, the Storm Raven is the most versatile aircraft in the arsenal of the Adeptus Astartes. Fast, manoeuvrable, resilient, boasting prodigious firepower and a substantial transport capacity, the Storm Raven can perform many different roles. Acting as a heavily armed transport for airdrop or rapid redeployment is foremost amongst the Storm Raven's abilities. Its troop bay is spacious enough to accommodate even massive Centurion warsuits or jump pack wearing assault marines. Meanwhile, the Storm Raven's cargo grapples can bear a dreadnought straight into the heat of battle. However, this heavy gunship can also go toe-to-toe in dogfights with even the dedicated fighter craft of other races. Ground attack is well within its capabilities, for the Storm Raven possesses a broad arsenal of anti-infantry and anti-armour firepower. Whether punching enemy aircraft out of the air, ferrying forces into a white-hot war zone, or obliterating the foe with thunderous strafing runs, the Storm Raven can always be relied upon. The smaller Storm Talon gunship is incredibly fast and agile, and makes a superb air interceptor and ground attack craft. With a single press of a trigger, the Storm Talon's pilot purges his victims from existence amid a whistling hails of missiles, bolts, and lasblasts. All the while, the Storm Talon jinks and weaves with incredible speed, enemy fire slicing around it to no avail. The Codex Astartes dictates that this small, agile craft is best used as an escort for its larger counterpart, the Storm Raven, or to provide covering fire for advancing Space Marine ground forces. However, many chapters, most notably the White Scars and the Raven Guard, also employ the Storm Talon as a dogfighter and vanguard strike craft to great effect. With surprising agility, the Storm Raven smashes through its enemies in a blaze of hammering guns and screaming jet engines. Its armoured sides are proof against the ground fire of most enemies, their anti-aircraft rounds sparking harmlessly off its hull. In retaliation, the Storm Raven sends down a rain of missiles, bolt rounds and searing energy blasts, sweeping the battlefield clear of foes. Coming in to land amid a howl of engines and plumes of dust, the aircraft's assault ramp winds open before it unleashes its next weapon. From within its armoured passenger compartment, massive Terminators or battle-ready assault marines thunder forth, while a mighty dreadnought disengages from the craft's rear grapples to bring the Emperor's vengeance to the foe. Screaming down from the sky, the Storm Talon gunship traces a blazing line of fire and explosions across the battlefield. Where its shadow falls, the ground is torn apart by a hail of ordnance. Enemies are punched off their feet and ripped asunder by the storm of fire. The ship's Space Marine pilot scans the battlefield with his enhanced vision, seeking out both ground-bound targets and skyborne ones, for the Storm Talon excels at dealing with both. Should a Space Marine force require air superiority, the craft can climb up into the flak-choked skies above a battle to hunt enemy fighters, shoot down transport aircraft, or destroy bombers. Otherwise, it can drop down until it is mere meters above the ground, its weapons lending fire support to the Space Marine ground forces.